I was bloated. I was feeling lethargic all the time. I had the absolute worst constipation that you can have. I went to the toilet 2 times a week. And when I went and sat down on that toilet, it wasn't a beautiful scene. And the only thing people told me was that I need more fiber in my diet. So have you ever been told that you need to eat more fiber to stay healthy, and that fiber is just essential for digestion, keeping your blood sugar low, and it helps you lose weight? What if I told you that most, if not everything that you've heard of fiber from the mainstream media and from your doctors is wrong? My name is Felix, and let's today talk about fiber and why fiber might actually be hurting your health if you're this one type of person. So let's first start off by debunking the biggest myth out there, and that is that fiber is necessary for good health. So fiber proponents claim that fiber is this magical thing that aids digestion, it's good for your microbiome. But in reality, humans can't even digest fiber. So humans can't even utilize fiber. So can you guess the daily requirement for fiber? Any guesses? It's 0. You don't need fiber to thrive. But there's a small nuance to this. So there are, of course, animals that have evolved eating plants, leaves, grass, and they have a microbiome that is designed for breaking down fiber. For example, gorillas and monkeys, but not the human species. Our bodies are simply not designed to break down fiber, and instead, we just end up passing it through our system, as you probably know. So what is then even the point of eating something that your body can't utilize? Your body can't use fiber as energy or as building blocks like protein. Fiber is really like sawdust. Yeah, you can eat it, it will fill you up. It will also lower your blood sugar levels because you're not eating a bunch of other carbs if you get more fiber. Yeah, that's fine. If that makes you eat less calories because you can't utilize the fiber and it just goes through your system, fine, that's a solid argument for it. But what this really means, if you say this argument, is that the rest of your diet is not good. You're not eating good stuff if you need something to just fill up your diet so you don't overconsume on the rest of your diet, right? So what I mean by this is that if you're eating a bunch of processed foods and carbohydrates, you eat foods that are very bad for you, yes, then filling up with fiber, I don't see a problem with that. But if you're watching this video, I'm guessing that your goal is not to eat a crappy diet where you need to fill it up with sawdust to just feel satiated and just feel good. But the thing is, most people eating fiber, they will still not feel good and satiated. But some people will 100% in the comments be like, oh, but Felix, look at all of these studies. It shows that fiber is so good for you. And the studies often cited to support fiber's benefits are, of course, first of all, sponsored by sugar companies, but they also have something called healthy user bias. The studies often associate fiber with better health because the people consuming more fiber are typically living a lot more healthier lifestyle overall, and it's not because of the fiber, it's because of all the other things that they're doing. Because just think about this, if you're eating a high fiber diet, you are not eating a bunch of junk and processed foods, because those foods have absolutely no or close to zero fiber in them. And then we come to the point of fiber and digestive issues. So if you ask someone suffering from digestive issues, you can ask them if fiber has helped them, because I've never heard of anyone tell me that, you know, fiber, it really helped me. I upped my fiber intake and now my gut issues and stomach issues are just gone. Because in the past, at my worst, let me tell you, I was bloated. I was feeling lethargic all the time. And I had the absolute worst constipation that you can have. I went to the toilet 2 times a week. And when I went and sat down on that toilet, it wasn't a beautiful scene. And the only thing people told me was that I need more fiber in my diet. And people told me this, although I was eating over 30 grams of fiber a day. People just told me, oh yeah, you just need more fiber. You need more fiber. This is so good for you. No, it wasn't. Now I eat 0 fiber and I feel much better. I feel great eating carnivore and absolutely 0 fiber in my diet. So if you have digestive issues, you know, cutting off all fiber, but also carbohydrates at the same time, might be the best thing you can do for your gut health. Because when you eliminate carbohydrates and fiber, you also remove the source of irritation and inflammation in your digestive tract. And this will allow your body to actually heal and function properly without any extra inflammation and stuff. And if you replace your carbohydrates with fats, you are certain to see massive improvements in constipation issues, bloating, and overall how you feel. And gut health and constipation issues going away is only, of course, one benefit of the carnivore or low carb diet. But for many people out there struggling with their gut, it's a very big relief. At least it was for me. So another common claim that I see people making about fiber and why it's so important for you is that it helps you manage weight loss by making you feel full and satiated. However, in reality, I think it's quite different. Yes, when you eat fiber, you will feel more full, at least for a while. But at least for me, this really never worked. Yes, in theory, it sounds good. For some people, it works. But for me, even if I ate a lot of fiber, I was still hungry. I was never really satiated with my food, and I always craved more. And one big reason for this is that usually fiber-rich foods are also very high in carbohydrates, which of course leads you to have high spikes and crashes in blood sugar, and this will make most people feel hungry and low energy after a while. And now I'm not even talking about all the other problems that can come with carbohydrates and fiber, like insulin resistance. You will have inflammation, you will not be able to absorb nutrients as well. But the message I want to get across is that you absolutely do not need fiber. There is nothing in your body that requires fiber. So the daily requirements of fiber is absolute BS. And if you eat a proper human diet like the carnivore diet, there's absolutely zero evidence that fiber would be good for you. So if you want to fix any problem that you're concerned with and you think that fiber could help with, for example, digestive health, losing body fat, or getting rid of diabetes, fiber is not what is going to help you. Fixing the root cause is the best thing you can do. So why not go ahead and enjoy a proper human diet where you naturally regulate your hunger and fullness, and that will absolutely transform your life in every possible way and just give all the nutrients you need. Because this is what the carnivore diet will do for you. So take your health in your own hands instead of listening to all these doctors and mainstream media that tells you that you need 30 grams of fiber a day, because that's what the carnivore diet will do for you. So take your health in your own hands. Alright, but that's going to be it for today. I thank you very much for watching. I appreciate a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, I upload every single day. But as always, eat meat, take care, and have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.